Welcome to the last video of Sewmas. I did not reference this as much as I probably should have, and I have a lot better insights into how long sewing projects take now. Okay, so this is the almost fully finished planner. I'm not going to do my vision board now. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Sewmas, where I'm doing 12 days of holiday DIYs and sewing projects. Today is the last video for Sewmas, and in it I am making my planner for 2024. So I've done this the past few years of Sewmas, and I'm doing it again. So I hope that y'all like the video. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Welcome to the last video of Sewmas. So in today's video, I'm going to be making my yearly planner. I think I've done this this will be the third year that I've done this. So yeah, and first I'm going to start with showing what I did for last year's planner, kind of what I liked, what I didn't like, and some changes. And then I'm going to start to design my next one. So to start this planner off, I had my vision board for the year. I will be honest, I do like this vision board. I liked using the picture of myself and writing out different things and having like a quote for the year. I did not reference this as much as I probably should have, and I will say one problem that I had is this, where it's kind of hard to like close it as it should, so I don't really know how to fix that other than just like ordering a different type or whatever. I also put my own plastic because there was no covering this year, so yeah. Okay, for the next aspect of the planner, so I'm covering up what I wrote here just because I feel like it's a little personal, is I had for each month, I had the month and a calendar and monthly considerations and monthly review. And I am going to change this, and I'll show what I'm going to do. Actually, what I did a few times, I didn't do it that consistently. And I will say, I don't think I really use this planner as much as I would have liked to, but yeah, I don't know how I felt about that. Like, it was okay, but I didn't do it often, and I just found something that I liked a lot better. I will keep the like first month page still. I just didn't fill in like things throughout the month as much either, so yeah. So for each week, I had the weekly considerations and the weekly recap. I feel like I also didn't do those as much either. I will say I do really like the weekly meal plan. With like grocery shopping and cooking for myself, it was nice to have like in a place like these are the things that I'm thinking about, so I would usually fill it out before I went to the grocery store so I would have an idea, and then just like throughout the week as I was making stuff, like I kind of knew. So I did like that. For each day, I like the brain dump. I eventually stopped kind of using the like top 3, top 5, mostly because even though I think it's a good idea to try to like limit myself, just realistically I just didn't really do that, because there's a few things that it's like I almost always did want to do, so then trying to find other places to put other things. So yeah, wasn't my favorite. I did like the recap, and I used it some because it is kind of cool to just see like everything I did throughout the day, even like some of the more mundane things. And then for tomorrow, I did like that as well, just as like remembering like I need to work on this or whatever. And then I did like the weekend ones a little bit, except for the top 3. Yeah. Okay, this is not exactly, I just thought these were kind of cool. But this, I put some quotes. Maybe I'll do this for next year's, I don't know yet, but I like this one. It's from this person on TikTok. She said, it was in the context of like a larger video, and maybe if I can find the video I'll put it up. I don't know if I can, but it was, I owe it to myself to risk putting myself in situations where I could be great. And I kind of liked that. Yeah.
This is when I checked my confirmation email on the way to class, and I realized I had not in fact signed up for advanced beginner, but for intermediate advanced.
I feel so delusionally happy right now. Oh, hold on, I need to pee. I'm so happy. I have not been that close to turning around and skipping a class in a long time. I saw that email. Oh, something's coming up. And like, it was just a flash of like pure fear. I promise I'm like happy, cathartic tears. It was just fear. And the first thought was like, I'm gonna make a fool of myself. Like, I'm gonna really, really embarrass myself. And that's gonna make me not want to go back. And this is gonna sound so cheesy, but I literally thought like what I would say to y'all. Picture me power walking because I'm already late. I'm already like so tired. Oh, and I was like, what would Coach Laura say, right? Learning is not embarrassing. Being a beginner is not embarrassing. And if the worst thing that's gonna happen to you is that you embarrass yourself, then you just have to do it. You have to suck it up and do it. And I have advice from an old friend of mine that always plays over my head. If you manage to get yourself into a room, you deserve to be there. Because it's not easy to trick your way into a room, right? So if you could get yourself into that room, you belong. And it's an open dance class. It's a class. It's a place for learning. And I wasn't the best one in the class, obviously. I'm not the best one in the beginner class. And I wasn't the worst. And I realized like 10 minutes in that I wasn't really watching anyone to figure out who is the best and who is the worst, because it's class and it doesn't matter. But that's growing up with ballet brain, right? I was talking to someone super cool about this the other day, and we were talking about how young dancers who grow up in the classical ballet world have no sense of agency because all the pedagogy is just received, right? It's just downloaded and you are a worm and everything is wrong with you. You have to contort yourself to fit this platonic ideal of ballerina. I don't, because I'm never gonna dance with the New York City Ballet and no one's paying me, so I don't owe anybody anything except myself. I owe myself a lot. I owe it to myself to risk putting myself in situations where I could be great. And that's so much scarier. It wasn't my best class. I was shaking on cold brew and I barely slept last night. And now I'm crying because I barely slept.
Okay, so this is something that I did a little bit this year that I think I want to try to implement next year more. And I'm gonna try to find the TikTok and play that now.
First day of June, baby. You know what time it is. It's life audit time. The following post may give Tony Robbins a little bit, and I don't even care because this is drastically changing my life, and I want you to drastically change your life. Are you ready? Step 1. Look back on May. What went well? What time did you spend that was time well spent? What relationships felt fulfilling? What didn't go well? Where did you feel stagnant? Where did you make choices that don't feel aligned with your deeper goals? Step 2. Identify one happy memory or big accomplishment from May. What made it feel so good? Step 3. Identify one area of your life where you didn't show up for yourself the way you want to. And just notice that, without judging yourself, without assigning badness to yourself for it, just notice it. Step 4. Looking forward to June, set 3 goals. And I would recommend not choosing outcome goals like, I want to make X amount of money from my side hustle. And instead, choosing behavioral goals like, I want to spend X number of hours on my side hustle. Step number 5. For each of those 3 goals, identify what daily or weekly action is needed to complete what you want to complete by the end of the month. So for example, if you want to work 20 hours this month on your side hustle, you need to average 5 hours a week, right? Which means you need to average 45 minutes a day. Step 6, choose one word to describe your focus for June. It could be career, relationships, art, spirituality, God, self-love. And throughout the month, when you're struggling with how to prioritize your time, come back to that one focus.
This is going to be an amazing month. You are going somewhere so big you can't even dream it yet. I believe in you deeply, and I love you.
So I really liked this. I don't remember if she called it the monthly audit or whatever, but I thought it was a good way of like looking at like your month and what you want to do. So I did that a few times, not as many as I would have liked, and that's why I want to actually have a place to like put it. I did do it for June, and I had the like, what went well, what time did I spend that was time well spent, what relationships felt fulfilling, what didn't go well, where did I feel stagnant, and where did I make choices that didn't align with my deeper goals. Once again, I'm just covering my answers for some of them because I feel like I'm like skimming over what I wrote for this one now, and some of them are just a little personal, and I don't really want to put out there right now what I put, and I do also mention people, so I don't want that out there as well. So another prompt was, what was one happy memory from the month, and what is one area of my life that I didn't show up for myself without judgment. I really liked that because I think, at least personally, I can be hard on myself for not like reaching my goals, and so just being able to like really be honest about like, yeah, I didn't do this and I wanted to do that. So, but as from the video, you do stuff for the next month. The last one on like the back page of the tab for the month. So I did this one on the first page for the tab. One reason why I kind of want to like actually have like a designated spot for it for this year is just because I kind of felt a little odd, like where do I put this where it makes sense. For July, I had 3 goals for the month, and then the daily/weekly actions towards those goals. That it's like literally like physically how long do I need to work on X and Y and Z, and I think that's just like a good thing, at least for me, to like keep in mind in the future of like when, like how much time do I actually need to do this to reach my goal, and then like just anything else with it. Because so for example, for Sewmas, I kind of planned out how long I thought each thing would take me, and I have a lot better insights into how long sewing projects take now, and I think that that will be helpful in the future to really like break down like I want to post this X, so I like on X date, so I need to do this and this and this, and so I think that would be helpful for just in the future, like the other things that I want to accomplish. The last one was the word for the month, and I liked that as just like a keep in mind theme of what we're going for. So yeah, I'm going to, I think that's pretty much all with the planner, the main thoughts that I had. So I'm going to get ready and just sketch out on paper what I think I want the thing to look like before I start designing it. I'm likely going to design it in Canva like I've done the past few years, and then I think, so I ordered this one through Dotsu, and I'm going to look there and just at other places that could print this, because I think if possible I would like a smaller one. I don't know if that's going to happen, and I'm going to look at that before I actually start designing it in Canva so I can make sure I'm using the correct paper size. But yeah, I think I would like something that might just be a little more smaller and easier to like carry around. But I'm going to start to plan that out, and I will show you afterwards. Okay, so what I sketched out for what I'm thinking is having the vision board, calling what I showed from the TikTok a look forward into, and then the month for my 3 goals, the daily actions, and then the word for the month, and then a look back at the previous month and all of the prompts for that. And then also I want to do a quarterly review each quarter of just like what are my goals, pretty much just like am I making the progress that I would like to make. Probably just kind of the month, a calendar, and then quotes. I thought that just could be fun. And then for the week, keeping the meal plan for each day, doing the brain dump, things that are of priority, similar to like the work, personal, chore, top, whatever, but just like these are the things that I really want to get done during the day. So instead of just splitting them out, like having like from my brain dump, what are the most important things. The recap for tomorrow, and then for the weekends, just the brain dump and for tomorrow. So I'm going to get ready and go to Canva and start designing it out. Okay, so this is the almost fully finished planner. I'm not going to do my vision board now. I'm going to wait. But so for the start of each month, we have a look forward, the 3 goals, the actions needed, and the word to embody for the month. And then I have a calendar, and this was just some template on Canva, and I really liked the flowers. I changed notes to quotes, so I have that for the start of each month. Then each week is on 1 page, which is different from what I've done before, but I kind of like the idea of keeping it all condensed. So I have the start with the meal plan each day, and then the weekends we have the brain dump, priority, recap, and tomorrow. And then for the weekend I only have the brain dump and the tomorrow. And then to end the month we have a look back at, and then we go into the look forward, and then into the monthly calendar. And then the last thing for each quarter, I have the quarter review. So I have what goals are you working towards, what progress have you made, is there anything more you could have done, and are there any barriers? What goals are you looking forward, what are the goals for the coming months, and what do I need to do to achieve them? And then look at my vision board, because I feel like sometimes I don't always love to look at my vision board throughout the year, so just like a reminder to like actually look at it. So yeah. And then do I feel like I'm on track? If yes, what's helping? If no, what can I change? And then what are some things that I've been doing to nourish and fulfill myself? Because I just want to be better about doing more things that are truly just for me. So that is pretty much what I have for the planner. And after I have the vision board done, I'm probably going to print it through DocStop again, and I'm going to print it in an A5 format, which I think is smaller. So, and I, on Canva, I set the page size to be A5. So yeah, I think I will maybe show that when it gets in, we'll see, but that's the planner. Thanks for watching. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I really hope that y'all enjoyed Sewmas this year. I have high hopes about this planner, so I can't wait to send it off to print it. And yeah, I really hope that y'all enjoyed Sewmas. I feel like I had a lot of great videos lined up. So until next year, bye guys.